You know, when I woke up this morning, I was not expecting this. I know it was like the 20th anniversary event and they were doing a big old thing in Japan, and like, I knew that peripherally, like, it's the 20th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts. This is a big thing, but like, already?
Already? No, it's one of those things where I wasn't expecting it, but it didn't surprise me because the 20th anniversary event has been on my radar for a couple months now.
Fair.
I had no idea what they were going to do. I had no idea what it was going to entail, but I knew it was going to be on April 10th, and I knew it was to commemorate the 20th anniversary. So I figured something
I was kind of hoping they would do one stateside, because they did one for, I want to say, I think it was the 15th. And it was great. It was at the Disney lot, actually. Yeah, and I'm like, do another one of those,
I wonder
please.
if
I want to go.
Pandemic stuff maybe
Probably, curtailed
stifled
some things.
any of that. Anyway, hi!
Anyway, holy shit. Also, for the people who are subscribed to this channel going, where have you been? Guys, Kingdom Hearts will always bring me out of the woodwork. You know this, I know this, we're here. And we are looking at 8 minutes worth of trailer, evidently. To my understanding, there have been multiple games announced today. I have not gone digging for the details. We're recording this at like 10 p.m. So,
just in relation to that, like, we could be 6 feet under, but if somebody says, there's a new Kingdom Hearts something, a zombie hand will shoot out of the ground, and Katie will emerge. Please! Oh, baby! Don't go!
Let me rest. Anyway, we have 7 minutes and 40 seconds worth of trailers, which to my understanding spans several games.
Okay.
So, I'm sure we have more of a preamble than this. I don't remember it. It's been a while. So, yeah, let's take a look at this. Click. Immediately with
I
the
like
branding.
that.
Holy shit.
Oh my god!
Development footage subject to change. So this is looking a lot like the previous mobile game, KHUX, which that meetup was a blast. But instead we have children.
Really cute.
Yeah, you never played it, did you?
No. I saw you play it many a time, but I never actually played it for myself.
Yeah, I know a lot of this I remember from the thing. It is forbidden. Who are you?
Okay, Gandalf.
I was gonna say, who's this Gandalf looking guy? Okay. Oh. Alright, welcome back,
I am Gandalf the White now. Whoa.
Oh, hey. It's, that bastard.
They're playing chess.
I want
to escape any and all consequences from us playing with other people's lives.
I want to raise 3 children. We're gonna have a tragedy. We know this.
Doomed prequelitis!
Yeah!
Just like Birth by Sleep.
Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. Yeah,
Union
Cross Dark Road.
Oh, whoa, did someone die?
Yeah, that doesn't usually take in Kingdom Hearts.
Like actual gravestone, throw their body in the ground, die?
So that's later this year. An unwritten era. KHUX.
Oh, I love that. That's rad.
This is good.
光と闇から生まれた始まりは心によって育まれた命は脈々と受け継がれ時が流れやがて世界となった大地は人
I'm
々の
intrigued and a
暮らし
little
を救い
worried.
ここは光と闇積むものと継がざる夢と歪みを持った
Explain.
スカラアドカエル
Oh.
が撤収となり結社は組織した
Okay.
すぐ
So
な
is this
Okay,
a
so
Kingdom
this
Hearts
is the-
Pokemon Go?
結社
Is it?
いくつもの種
I
が
sort of assume,
都市を
maybe.
巡る血脈のようにこの世界に張り巡らされていた
Maybe. Yeah. But Scala,
Never mind, I take it back.
But Scala ad Kylum was the where we had the final boss fight, basically.
This place that we have no context for.
But they did call this the missing link, so I'm betting this is, you know, in the past before everything went to hell. But like weird little assist trophies of characters we know. So like, explain? How does this work? That is such a good looking Darkside though with the wings. That looks so good.
他ならぬ君がこの世界に目覚めた漆黒の空美しく歪んだ星の
A lot of cool hats in this.
A lot of cool hats.
Kingdom Hearts.
Cool hats.
Yeah.
Missing link. All right. Give me a platform. Give me a. Oh, it's a
Post beta test.
limited
Okay,
to
so it is
specific
a
regions.
mobile
It's a
game.
The question is whether it's going to be like you said, like Pokemon Go and ARG.
Lost Master Arc. Huh.
Okay.
自分が望む結末ではなかったと絶望する
Speaking directly to the audience.
他の世界に退場すればいい
Not quite as possible
no.
for this audience.
選択肢は無限にあるはずだ
Is this Drakengard? Is that what's happening right now?
Yes. Great, more metaphysics.
Oh, look at that. That looks lovely. These are beautiful graphics.
Is this Unreal? Like the engine Unreal.
I mean, the last one was made with the Unreal Engine, I think. Hey!
He looks like I feel tired.
Big mood.
And yet you already have your own 2-bedroom apartment.
ここはクワットラトム
Okay.
聖女の世界ではあるけど私たちにとっては死の世界ってこともあるみたい
Okay. Yeah, this is starting to feel very Drakengard-y.
We're having a minor apocalypse, no
Whoa!
big deal. And there's a dark side now.
That is so cool!
Wow.
That looks awesome.
That is a good. Dark side has had a glow up, and now it's gonna eat a car.
People would be taking pictures.
Here's the thing:
Yeah.
wouldn't you document the apocalypse if
Absolutely.
it happened in front of you?
Absolutely. Get him!
There we go.
Yeah, is that supposed to be Sora?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. He looked more Final Fantasy than I'm used to seeing.
And he has a hook shot now.
Also, I don't know what happens in the DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3, so I wasn't sure.
But this is some really cool gameplay, though.
Whoa!
I know it's like subject to change, but also like, damn, this looks fun. Yeah, he basically did a crime against reality, so reality went, you leave now.
一度退場すれば元の世界に戻れると
Y'all, again!
Kingdom Hearts
4.
4?
4. Yep, that's a V.
Ah!
It's very stylized, but that is a V.
Oh? Yay! There they are.
Good.
手がかりに見つかったといいね
Ooh.
どこへ行くんだ
Is that Hades?
I have no idea.
Probably not.
A recap video of this event will be available at a later date. All right. And that's an ad. Gotta love it. Monetization. civilization.
So
Well, that was a lot.
is that the end? Is that everything?
Yes, that's all 7 minutes and 40 seconds.
Okay. So Kingdom Hearts 4, and then 2 mobile games?
Yeah.
Am I remembering correctly?
Yeah,
For the thing
Kingdom
we just
Hearts 4
watched?
and 2 mobile games.
Okay.
One of it, yeah, sign me up for the Kingdom Hearts ARG. I know it's a closed beta test, but if it comes to the US, that's going to be me submitting my email and going, please,
Por favor.
please, let me in. I don't think you understand. I will do the Kingdom Hearts thing at Disneyland. I will do this. This
Oh, that
will
would be
happen.
so fun,
That'd be
playing a
great.
Kingdom Hearts ARG at Disneyland.
Oh my
also,
God.
I know we touched on it while we were watching it, but like, I love what they did for the music in that one, because it's
That
clearly
was
meant to
jazzy.
be more of like, with the steps and the beats and everything like that. Like that was a really cool way to shake up the theme.
That
and
was
the way
a new
it
remix
builds.
of Dastati.
Yeah.
No, that's... Is that Dastati?
No.
Or is that a different...
I think that's a different thing. The main theme.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no,
Yeah,
like,
Dastati is the... No, that's the Dive to the Heart theme. That's different.
but
Anyway.
I just loved the way it started off, because it was immediately the theme that you recognize, and then it was interrupted with this beat where it was still like, it's still the theme, and then it just builds from there. Like, it was just really cool. I just really liked that.
Dearly Beloved. That's it. Mm-hmm. Oh my... Just like, I know the name! I'm very close.
Anyway.
I don't know, man. It's something about Sora in the modern world just kind of rubs me wrong.
It looks
It
weird. I didn't
doesn't-
even, like, I wasn't 100% sure that was Sora
Yeah.
looking at him initially. So I get what you're saying there.
It's one of those, and I saw some scuttlebutt people talking about, oh, this looks like Versus 13 was going to be, and I'm like, well, yeah, Versus 13 was a passion project that got sidelined because of management and engine issues. And if you have something you want to do that gets shelved, and you get the opportunity to take elements of that and use them for something that you have approved and have a budget for, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like, you can't blame Nomura as a creator for going, I'm going to keep the parts of the passion project that will work for the new thing and use them. It didn't feel like Kingdom Hearts until we saw Donald and Goofy. And I know there's so much to say about Kingdom Hearts 3 and execution and executive meddling and yada yada yada. But
That in
it
and of
was-
itself could be a whole video.
Oh yeah, that's
could be a
another
video
90
series.
minutes. But that would involve me having to go back and review Kingdom Hearts 3, which I have not in like since it came out. I beat it, I bought the DLC, and then I didn't play the DLC because it would require going back and relearning the controls. And my brain just went, hey, remember the Frozen world? And then I stopped. The last time I rage quit a Kingdom Hearts game, it was fucking...
358 days over.
No, I never started Days.
Oh,
I got it as a gift, but I never started it because I knew. I had played the demo at Comic-Con that year, and I knew. No, it was Chain of Memories.
Ah.
I tried, and then the whole system was like, I'm a button masher by nature. I don't do this. And that was the last time that I quit a Kingdom Hearts game, and then KH3 gave us the Frozen world, and I rage quit that. It was bad.
I mean,
Came back, finished it, but for a minute there it was bad, so...
needed to step away from that one for a minute.
And of course, Frozen is the world that was most likely shaped by executive meddling,
Mm-hmm.
just as far as we know. But yeah, so that Kingdom Hearts has been kind of a wild ride for 3, let's be real. And this, like I said, the gameplay looks, the graphics look amazing.
Yeah,
Let's get that right.
It
The
looks
graphics look
gorgeous.
amazing.
That giant kaiju looking Heartless looked amazing.
I mean, that's the giant kaiju looking Heartless that we started with. That is a Darkside. Darksides
But
are staples of
you're-
this series as much as Shadows are.
You're absolutely right, though. It's real weird seeing it pick up a car.
I did love people
not
just
a
like,
gummy ship. Not a gummy
car.
ship. A car.
I just that you've been unconscious since you got here a week ago, and like, he's already got a 2-bedroom apartment on the 15th floor. How did you do that?
He's doing pretty well.
I can't
for
even do
himself.
that.
Upscale apartment in like the middle of
And-
the city. That's great.
Wherever this city is, I'm assuming modeled after Japan just from looking at the crosswalks, but like, who knows? We just have Modern City, and Sora is there. And I've seen the comments about it being Verum Rex, the video game in Toy Story, in the Kingdom Hearts 3 Toy Story world, and I'm like, I'd buy it. I'd buy that we just dropped Sora into Verum Rex and we went like, why the fuck not?
Verum Rex, and also, in my head, I'm like, is that Shibuya from The World Ends With?
I mean, we had Chewie characters
Exactly.
in Dream Drop Distance, which was a whole other ball of wax. But let's be real, the thing I remember most from Dream Drop Distance is fighting Xehanort at 2 a.m. and crying because I wanted to go to bed. And I just really wanted this boss fight to be over.
Why won't you let me sleep, old man?
And I'm being like, oh, that was like the end game boss fight for Sora's side. That makes a lot of sense. I'm going to bed.
The thing that will always stick out in my brain from Dream Drop Distance would be reaching for Tron and just barely missing him. Going, no!
That hurt.
Yeah,
That hurt. That, and it's been so long since we've recorded a Kingdom Hearts that I did not bring down the appropriate plushies. But those of you who have been here for a while, I have a handmade Pricklemane plushie that is one of a kind. So, like, 3D stuck with me, y'all. 3D was a good time. But yeah, no, man. I am interested in 4. Again, it didn't feel like Kingdom Hearts until Donald and Goofy showed up in this trailer. So I'm really hoping that we don't have Sora flying solo in whatever world this is for too terribly long. Because we definitely, in 3, front-loaded all the Disney worlds into the first 20 hours of gameplay and then went, time to get on with the plot. Like, ugh, balance.
Yeah. It's,
Kingdom Hearts 2 was the best one, fight me.
it's a little... We've already talked about how weird it is to see him in like a more realistic setting. I'm wondering, and it's obviously very, very early, but in what way, shape, or form do Disney worlds and characters exist in a setting where Sora's completely removed from that aspect of the world?
I mean, keep in mind that at this point, Sora has been...
actually go to Disneyland.
That'd be amazing. Tokyo Sea. Keep in mind for this, Sora has been straight up punted out of reality.
That's what I mean.
Reality itself went, go find a neighboring dimension, you have been evicted. So...
But that's what I mean, like, Kingdom Hearts has obviously been about hopping from world to world.
Yeah, but this is a whole ass other...
Yeah,
outside of that structure even.
I'm wondering, what do Disney characters look like, or any aspect of Disney branded anything exist in this particular setup of...
It might not.
Yeah, yeah.
So this... it's kind of a weird one.
Yeah,
we're gonna need another
just
trailer.
A head scratchy thing.
We're gonna need another trailer in 5 years.
Just in time for the 25th anniversary.
Yeah. No, this is what's so weird to me is that 1 and Chain of Memories and 2 came out within, I want to say, a span of 5 years. They came out pretty quickly, one right after another, as I recall. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I was playing Kingdom Hearts 1 in freshman year, and then KH2 dropped summer of senior year, and I was playing that as a college freshman, and behind the curve at that point. Yeah, so the first 3 games came out within a span of 5 years, and then we had 4 more games before 3 finally dropped fucking 15 years later. So, at this point, I am conditioned for a marathon wait for a numbered game.
Yeah.
So I don't actually know. There is no way of knowing at this point, and that is both exhilarating and terrifying.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I am definitely going to be here for Missing Link. I just got a new phone. It has the space. It has the processing power. Sign me the fuck up. I don't know if I'm going to be here for Dark Road. Because Union Cross was something that I played and fell off and then got back on and fell off again. And being a free-to-pay player in gacha hell is always a little weird. Because you can tell who goes whaling and who doesn't. can always tell. They introduced PvP, and I went, that's that. So it wasn't always able to keep my attention, and to that point I am still somewhat shaky on all of the story that was released in Union Cross, because I only played through about like half of it.
I got the spoilers for it.
Oh yeah, no, I've been spoiled left, right, and center, and we got into all of the fun little bits, but like...
I thought it was a fascinating idea.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it actually played out in execution, but I was like, just hearing from it from a distance, from afar, I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hope you guys had fun.
And like, we got
that.
some great characters out of that. We had a lot of fun. We did some good stuff. Just in terms of the gameplay and it being a gacha game.
Yeah.
Again, I went in and out. So if Dark Road is looking to be much of the same, like obviously it's going to be very plot heavy. This looks to be the story of Ericus and Xehanort. Whatever the fuck was important enough for the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3 to play out the way it did.
Can I also just say that, like, seeing the younger versions of those characters running around in the Union Cross style, absolutely adorable.
Oh my god,
Seeing
yes.
old Xehanort in the Union Cross style just looks so weird.
There's a whole lot of just
so bizarre.
Okay. All right. One fear. Yes, that fear is Xehanort, which means I have at least 13 fears, if not more. But they are all Xehanort. It's fine. It's terrible. Don't ask me to explain the metaphysics or time travel in this game. I don't.
Or what she means by by number of fears. That's a joke for our longtime Ruby viewers.
Oh my
/ fans
god.
of the Magnus Archives.
There are so many fears. Yeah. Anyway, again, I am perennially here for Kingdom Hearts, even when it shows up and shanks me. And it's done that.
No, Katie, don't die.
I have been betrayed by this franchise
Kingdom Hearts
more than
runs up, it shanks you, puts you 6 feet in the ground, and then 15 years later, when the next game comes out, that's when your hand emerges and you drag yourself up out of the grave, only for it to run up and stab you again.
It just does that One Piece Luffy pushing back down in the grave. No, you belong in there. Oh my god.
I mean, I've always enjoyed
Ugh.
Kingdom Hearts, very rarely from the actual player standpoint. Most of my Kingdom Hearts experience is sitting down and watching my brother play it, watching you play it. The only... I've played a little bit of the
Witnessing
games.
my bullshit.
I've played a little bit of the games, but like, mostly I was in it for the story. Because
God help us all.
Well, I was mostly in it for the narrative, because that I was always a spectator rather than like an actual player most of the time. And so like Birth by Sleep, I think, will always be my favorite story for Kingdom Hearts.
Doomed Prequelitis had a pretty tight story, let's
Yeah.
be real. And some of my favorite characters, and also really feeling that responsible adult middle child,
poor
gotta make
Aqua.
sure my brothers don't fuck things up.
Aqua's the
vibe.
best.
Oh,
Aqua's the best.
oh my god, that poor woman.
That poor girl.
Oof.
But
All three of them just...
But even from an outside perspective, we were talking about this earlier, I think Kingdom Hearts 2 probably had the best combination in terms of story, like of balancing the Disney stuff, the Final Fantasy stuff, and the original Kingdom Heartsiness of
Original character, do not steal of it all.
I can't make any comments on like whether it peaked gameplay wise, because I think there was a lot of refining that came after that in the subsequent games that got incorporated into 3. I can't comment on any of that.
2 had the press triangle to win system, and I know a lot of people did not like reaction commands. I was here for it. I enjoyed that. I didn't actually play BBS. I had the spectator experience and the cutscenes, and then getting way too deep into everything.
It's hard when they were releasing them across multiple platforms, and you had to have every system in order to absorb all the story. So
And now I have the PS4 and the compilation, so I really should play Birth by Sleep, but I'm playing through Kingdom Hearts 2 again because I love it.
it's
I love it so
It's
much.
the best. We were just
Yeah.
talking about why it's
Just
the best.
in terms of balance and story, I think there's something to be said for swapping the deck out, having different skills, etc. That I think they introduced in Birth by Sleep and then refined in 3D. Having Cure recharge a little faster in those than it would with your... Yes, it uses literally all of your magic points. Good luck. So, yeah, I'd say the controls for 3 were just fine, honestly. There were a few too many... It tried to bring in everything that the other games had done, with the exception of the card-based gameplay. So there was a lot going on, and it was not always easy to get what the game wanted you to do. And that was part of the, I need to go back and relearn the controls for the DLC. Oh god. So it feels a little more daunting to replay than the other ones do.
Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, yeah. We could go on.
90 minutes later. Yeah, for the people on my page, for the commissions, if anyone wants to commission me to just fucking talk about Kingdom Hearts for an hour and a half, I will do it.
Or Transformers Armada?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
If somebody wants to commission Transformers Armada, I would love to
If
just get a
someone
bottle
wants
of
to
wine.
commission Transformers Armada, I'm doubling that commission price. Because that requires canon review.
Does it though?
Fuck that.
Does it though?
To some extent. At least some wiki diving.
No.
Now, the Transformers wiki is a delight.
But neither here nor there. I'm just saying that there's some really cool content that we could talk about for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah, okay. We've lost the plot a little bit.
have.
That's okay. We do
But
this a lot.
This looks cool.
Anyway.
I don't know how I feel about realistic stuff, and I'll be honest, just given my track record, I probably won't be playing any of these. I will just continue
You will
to
be
be a
witnessing
spectator.
me play some of these, let's be real. Because I'm just in order, like, I'm in. Tell me more.
Yeah, no.
That's where
I
we are.
will-
That's a fairly solid average.
I will continue to be a spectator, but I've always been a spectator, and I always enjoy it. So I hope that we're not getting... I'm looking forward to something new. I hope we're not getting too far off track of what the series is.
There is no track anymore.
Yeah, I
Part
mean,
of
all
that
of that
track was Xehanort, and the Xehanort saga is over.
Thank God.
We are...
Screw that guy.
We're not getting more Xehanort unless we go into the past,
Well,
which again, we're
which
looking
is
at
what
Dark
we're doing.
Road.
Yeah.
But in terms of moving forward, he's gone. He outie. So, who knows?
Still
Who knows?
very concerned about organization hoodies showing up in the new reality.
The master of masters, who is also kind of Zigbar. That's another thing where it's like, I feel like I should be able to explain this, but I can't. I just can't. And I'm sure there are going to be essays in the comments explaining these, and I welcome those, actually. Please explain this to me. Like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on, because I get most of Kingdom Hearts, but then you get into that area, and I'm just like, it's a gif of a woman with math equations.
Yeah.
I am.
Explaining Kingdom Hearts lore is something that sounds easy at first, like if you're just at the very absolute baseline.
Everyone is either
And then-
Sora or Xehanort, and also there are Disney and Final Fantasy characters, and it's fun until it isn't, and then it gets to be fun again. That's Kingdom Hearts. Good
And
night.
then
Into
the more you try to explain it, the more
The less
and
it
more
makes sense.
unhinged you seem as a person.
I feel like that's trying to explain any canon that's been going on for 20 fucking years.
Exactly.
Anything that doesn't have negative continuity. You can explain The Simpsons fairly easily, but The Simpsons has negative continuity.
Exactly.
The status quo does not change very often for The
No,
Simpsons.
not very often. I do recommend while y'all are still here, going to Polygon's page and checking out their explanation of the Kingdom Hearts story, because they contextualize it
It's Unraveled, isn't it?
Yes, Unraveled. They do Kingdom Hearts story explained, where they contextualize it in the form of the hero's journey, and it is
Except not.
a delight.
If you've ever seen an Unraveled video, you know what you're in for. If you've never seen an Unraveled video,
you're welcome.
yeah, you're welcome.
I have given
Grab
you
a drink
gift.
if you are of legal drinking age and safe to drink. And yeah, once you're done with that, watch the one on Kirby. Kirby, and also cooking all of the Zelda meals.
Yes.
If you want to stay in the Kingdom Hearts vein, if you haven't seen I can't remember exactly what they're called. It's like an okay summary of Kingdom Hearts. Barry does it. And the graphics all look like they were drawn in colored pencil. It's incredible. It is
Focus, the
so
slot has no focus.
good. It is so good. Let Goofy swear. If I remember, when I upload these, I will link some of these videos in the description. If I don't remember, then I won't.
There's a part where he goes, I'm sorry, that was the sound of my soul leaving my body.
And this was all leading up to KH3. And then he does one for KH3, and then he does one for the DLC, and then he does one for the announcement of Sora in Smash. And the Sora in Smash announcement is so fucking funny from him. Because turning into a boat is a ongoing joke. Okay.
Also, BTW, just real quick before we go, still can't believe Sora's in Smash. Like, we were just playing Smash yesterday, and I'm like, every time we're in Hollow Bastion, or like, I get to select him as a character, I'm like, how is this real? This is amazing.
It doesn't seem physically possible.
It doesn't seem physically possible.
Okay, so that was a lot. That was
a lot.
everything. Long story short, we have 3 Kingdom Hearts games, and I will play probably 1.5 of them, seeing how things go. And I think I'm gonna see if I can Price is Right this, and guess that we're getting Kingdom Hearts 4 in 4 years. Closest without going over. What do you think?
I think 4 years is a decent guess. I just hope it's not another decade. If I'm being honest.
Man, who knows anymore? It'll be on the PS5 and I won't be able to play it.
Oh.
Anyway, yes.
Anyway, hi, I'm Megan. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Menguin. That's TheMenguin. If you want to hear us talk about horror things, we have a YouTube channel over on my side of things called Silver Screams. I think the most recent thing we did is that we talked about Scream.
The latest Scream, Scream 5, but
which
Scream,
an
Scream
absolute
2022. God, was that this year?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was an absolute delight, not only getting to see the movie, but getting to talk about it, like right after we left the theater. Go check that out, and keep an eye on that channel, because there'll be more stuff coming, eventually. Who knows
Yes.
when. And we're also members of Rooster Team Radio, where we talk about Rooster Teeth related productions with our co-hosts, and it's a good time.
Yes. And also,
I have a podcast called No Love Lost, where my co-host Will Link loves Lost, and I don't, and we talk about it. Actually, I just got done editing an episode. A new episode will be going up tomorrow from the point of this recording.
I don't
know when in relation to the upload.
Monday the 11th is when that episode should be up. I'm hoping to get this up same day of recording. We'll see.
So,
go check those out. I was trying to tee you up for that because I knew you just finished one.
I appreciate that. Thank you. It's been a while since I've had to do the full sign-off, so I'm like, whoa,
yeah.
That's a lot.
I'm Katie. You can follow me all over the social medias as well as on YouTube and Twitch at Kiaxet. That is Kiaxet. If you want the opinions, they're mostly on the Twitter, let's be real. Everything else is, we're still having fun. Yes, I'm on all of those things. I am also on a weekly show called Nighttime at the Nerd Bar. We stream live on Monday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific on the Fanversation YouTube channel, fan_versation. So yeah, join me every Monday at 7:30 p.m. I think I said 7 earlier. It's 7:30. I'm good at this. We've only been doing this for 22 weeks. Seriously. 22 episodes starting tomorrow. What the fuck?
That's so cool.
Yeah, my co-host Carrie and I, we talk about whatever nerd stuff comes to mind. We do video games, we do comics, we do anime, we do movies. We are currently recapping ongoing anime, so tomorrow we are starting Spy Family, and we are also continuing with our recap of Ranking of Kings, which is a great, wonderful, terrifying, soul-rending anime, and you should absolutely watch it. It's like Miyazaki with a lot of edges. It's great.
It's really cool.
So yeah, Nighttime at the Nerd Bar, 7:30 p.m. on Mondays on the Fanversation YouTube channel with VOD available afterwards. I think that's all I have going on at this point. Overwatch League starts again on May 5th. So we're gonna go a little nuts then. Yeah. I know I usually have a very large sign off here, but I think I'm gonna just condense it to get vaccinated, wear a mask, take care of each other, unionize and support people who are unionizing, and yeah, take care of each other. We love you. We're gonna get through this. We adore you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
You want to talk about Sonic next?
Yes, that's the plan.